Hello, everybody. It's the Historical Gamer once again, and just a little bit of gaming news. Sorry for the voice. I forget why, stream browsing through some stuff the other day and realized that GOG, that is Good Old Games, it's a company that is owned by CD Projekt Red, the developer behind The Witcher, but GOG, Good Old Games, is like a storefront if you're not familiar with it. And they kind of got their start years ago by remastering or reconfiguring old games to work on modern systems. That was like their niche, right? Eventually they expanded more broadly into just selling new games as well as sort of an alternative to Steam. I think a lot of their games are DRM free. But one of the things that sort of has always been sort of their shtick is like having this housing of old games that are supposed to work on modern systems. It's not always like a remaster. A lot of times it's just, hey, we reconfigured this so that it'll work. Maybe the resolution isn't always great, but it works, right? Like Close Combat, Combat Mission 2 did a remaster through them. I think Slytherin actually managed it, but either way, like they released a bunch of the old Close Combat games not that long ago, and things like that. But anyway, the reason I'm talking to you now with my broken, cold-strewn voice and everything is because about a month ago they revamped their wish list thing. I don't know what to call it other than they used to have a wish list where like you could kind of indicate, hey, this is a game I would like to be remastered. And it was always kind of like not very clear of whether a game would be or wouldn't be, and it was always kind of like at an individual storefront level. Well, they revamped it into what they call the Dreamlist, where you can go to the Dreamlist on GOG and vote for games you would like to see them redo or remake so that they work on modern systems. The list is like, I think anybody can add games to the list. It's not, some of the games on the list are already for sale, or some of them aren't even old. But if you go there, you can type in, search a game you'd like, and if it's there or not, I think you can add it. But if it's there, you can vote that you'd like to see it, remastered. And they use this sort of as a way to determine what rights holders should we talk to see if they're willing to allow us to, remake it so that it can work for a modern system. I use remake loosely. It's not really like a remake. In a lot of cases, it's literally just what do we have to change so that a Windows 95 game will function on a modern system. Maybe that's all they do. But a lot of those games like Sid Meier's Gettysburg, you can't buy anywhere, and they don't play well with modern systems. So like that would be a good example of if they could configure Sid Meier's Gettysburg to work on a modern system, just download, install, and play. And then if they could get the rights to do it, like that would be an interesting, that'd be the kind of thing they could do. So the reason I'm talking to you about this is because they've sort of revamped their Dreamlist. Maybe that means they're interested in being more active on that front. I feel like they haven't been as of late. And also, like, hey, go vote for Sid Meier's Gettysburg to move it up the list. It's got like 2,000 votes. I think the top games are at like 60,000. It's like page 70 of 4,000. So it's like top 100 pages, but yeah. So we do a lot of we've been doing a little bit of retro gaming. I've talked about some games like Waterloo Napoleon's Last Battle. We've played Sid Meier's Gettysburg on the channel. If you're not familiar with this, the real update is, hey, they revamped their Dreamlist. Maybe that means they're going to be making more old games. Go check it out. I linked Sid Meier's Gettysburg in there if you want to go vote for it. You do need a GOG account or a Discord to vote. But, just thought I'd share that on a day that I'm feeling a little under the weather. Haven't been able to record a video today yet other than this. So thought I'd share that information. All right, guys. Thanks. Have a good one.